Hey everyone, welcome to the Horror Show. I'm Cecil Laird.
I'm March Parker.
Robert.
I mean, Fuego here.
That's right, guys. We have a new face here on the channel doing a trailer reaction with us. This is a man of a couple of faces that you'll be seeing on the channel. So it's actually very exciting for me to have him here. He actually appeared on the channel a long time ago from 2014's Mad Monster.
The first one,
The very first one. So he has been a face here longer than you might guess, but now we're getting his actual face for the first time. But he graciously agreed to come and join us to do some stuff today, and I said, hey, while you're here, why don't you do a couple of reactions with us? And he said yes. So Robert is going to be joining us for this very first trailer reaction of his for a movie called What Keeps You Alive.
It's a red band.
This is a red band trailer.
Bring the blood.
Nice.
Bringing the blood.
Oh,
All right. So, we're going to go ahead and jump right into it. None of us know much about this, so without further ado, it's going to be in 3, 2, 1, go. All good on the audio?
I never told you about my first wife, did I? Erica. We got married when I was only 19. I mourned her, prayed with her parents, cried at her funeral. And of course, that has to look like an accident.
Did Megan not tell you anything about Jenny?
No, never. I'll do the same at yours. You must be confused. I mean, why would your wife do this to you? Probably thinking, we're in love, right?
This is creepy.
What? Your heart racing. What do you feel?
Steady.
Exactly.
Oh, that's creepy. I like this. Oh, hey now.
I know these woods like the back of my hand.
Ooh.
What turned you into this monster? It's nature, not nurture.
I like it. I like it a lot.
They trusted you. I trusted you.
Cinematography is gorgeous.
Very well.
You're trapped by emotions.
It's hot too.
Weighed down by guilt.
So I married an axe murderer.
But a very
What if it
serious
was true
lesbian version
law?
of it. Yes. Dude, this looks great.
Your conscience isn't a source of strength. It's your Achilles heel.
Bitchin' like
Dad,
me.
he used to say to me, you only kill what keeps you alive.
I like it.
Interesting.
Getting a high tension vibe a little bit.
Yeah.
A little high tension, a little Neon Demon, I actually felt.
I actually
in the
love Neon
aesthetics.
Demon, dude.
Yeah.
Nicholas
It was garbage, but sure.
Oh, it's great, man. Not for everybody, obviously.
It was
Filmmakers
visually
stuff.
pleasing, but it was still a garbage film. This
Yeah.
actually looks like it's visually pleasing, and it's got a story that's like, all right, I want to know what's going on.
Yeah,
IFC Midnight's been very solid for us in the past, though.
definitely a high tension vibe with a little bit of misery thrown in too.
Yeah,
bit of that,
I was
little bit of
thinking misery a little
Yeah.
bit as well.
Well, let's go to the only
Good
female
section.
here for this female-centric video.
I think it looks interesting. I think the lead crazy actress would probably get on my nerves pretty quickly.
Really?
She's really like one tone the whole way, and her voice is kind of annoying. But when she's not talking, she seems to be doing okay.
Wow.
I don't know what it is. Her voice is really
Like her
awful.
brooding expressions and everything.
Yeah,
kinda
she was
doing it
just
for
like
you.
really like.
This,
and I get
the whole
why
pulse
she's
thing, you
supposed
didn't
to
think
be
that's- I
like
thought
because
that's-
she's trying to be like I'm crazy.
feel that?
And,
Steady.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because
I
this
don't know.
shit doesn't phase me. Like, I like that.
yeah, but
It's very Hannibal Lecter of her.
Right.
Yeah.
Her pulse
Right.
never got over 85.
Yeah,
She ate her
I don't
tongue.
know.
I'm just
I don't-
going for it.
I don't buy it for her, but it looks good.
I'd definitely give it a watch.
I'd watch it,
Yeah.
but I wouldn't hold it to really high standards.
Specific thoughts, Robert?
Well, one chief concern of mine is that I hope the lesbian story angle will be done justice and not just be exploitation.
Despite being written and directed by a man.
Exactly. You know, if you're gonna go the lesbian route, you've got to do it justice. You can't just have it be, oh, hey, look, a couple of hot chicks. It's got to be done tastefully. It's got to be done well, and not just seem like it's exploitation for the sake of exploitation.
Very true. Very true. Fuego, your thoughts?
I'm with him. It has to really fit the story and the narrative and everything. And I mean, there's some people who are into that exploitation, whatever. And I guess sometimes you can balance it pretty well. But I mean, performances look spot on and awesome. The chemistry between the two leads looks like a frightening kind of cat and mouse thing, and beautifully shot. I'm liking the blacklight stuff here. The outdoor locales are very pretty. So good set scouting for everything. But I'm not as big a fan of this type of story, honestly, but it's not like my wheelhouse for horror necessarily, but I mean, if it was on one of the streaming services and it was getting tons and tons of buzz, I mean, Daily Dead, I respect their opinion pretty highly, so I would at least give it a shot, but it's not something I would adamantly seek out.
Yeah, me neither. I mean, it does look interesting, but sort of like High Tension and some of those French films that were coming out in the early 2000s, it's not necessarily what I would constitute as horror. I would almost call this more of a thriller.
Definitely.
For a red band, if this is all they're going to show...
They didn't bring it.
That's true.
Right, they didn't bring it. There better be either a lot more gore and a lot more violence to give it that horror edge, or I would really call this a thriller, to be honest.
I'd be hard-pressed to think of what made this a Red Band trailer.
Yeah.
I wonder if it's because it is two women and
They talk about lesbians. Red Band!
No,
This is a taboo
not
topic.
just about the
I
lesbian
was making a
thing,
joke.
but there is some really sexy scenes in here, showing off here,
Sure.
and then just having a strong female lead like that is.
Is that a shark tooth necklace that she's wearing? Or am I wrong?
I don't know.
Sharp tooth.
It is a shark tooth necklace.
Yeah.
So that's
that's
a
supposed
clever.
to be indicative.
Yeah, that's a clever thing where she's literally there to stalk her prey. Like that's kind of neat. Okay, I noticed that in the last. I was like, I know from shark tooth necklaces because I've had some shark tooth necklaces. What I would want is a megalodon tooth. around
That would
my
be
neck.
like an amulet, bro.
There you go.
It's Megalodon.
God damn it, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, but maybe that's why. Because some people are still a little hard to watch women being.
It looks like there's a rowboat chase. Am I wrong?
There were some brief.
She's trying to escape, and it looks like someone's chasing her in a rowboat,
I'm
and it's
assuming
like
it's
that
the
could
girl.
actually be pretty tense.
Yeah.
I like it.
Well, and this isn't something we'd expect like a high body count or anything really in either.
Well, there's
so.
only
No.
two
Yeah.
people.
Yeah, well, 2 or 3. Yeah.
Well, the wife she already murdered, and then the wife she's murdering now.
Overall, if I'm going to give my opinion, I, obviously, if you guys haven't picked up on it, I'm way into it.
Yeah.
I think it looks interesting. It doesn't look like it's going to be boring the way Downrange ended up being. Or not Downrange, the way Revenge ended up being.
Yeah.
I thought Revenge ended up being way more boring than it should have been,
And I think
considering
that one was
the
by a
idea.
female director.
Well, yeah, right. Well, surprise, surprise. No,
It
just
depends
kidding.
on if
Just
it's,
kidding. That was a total joke. Total joke.
And that was a French filmmaker too.
That was a joke saying women can't tell stories. It was a joke.
It depends on if
Women
it's
tell all
slow
the
burn or
stories.
not.
Women can tell good stories. So can men.
Foot in mouth.
Yes, I know. Jesus, what do I do? This is going to be chop, chop, chop.
It depends on if it's going to be a slow burn or not. Whether or not we're seeing all the the action bits right up front in the trailer, or if it's going to have a slow pace. If it's a slow burn, it might not be for everybody. If it's fast and fierce like this throughout the movie, then yeah, it could be pretty suspenseful and terrifying.
No, we know trailers have the tendency lately to blow their load all over you, and then it's just like, well, and then you've seen pretty much all the best beats in the trailer, and it's like, okay, blah.
Yeah.
So.
All right, well, I think that's a good enough place to call our reaction for this particular one. Let us know in the comments down below what you guys thought of What Keeps You Alive. I'd be interested to hear your opinion, but I'm going to go ahead and toss it over to Robert so he can tell you a little bit about his channel that he's got going on, and I will provide a link to it in the description box down below. By the way, while you're down there, go ahead and click the link for our Patreon. We do appreciate all of our patrons that support the channel, as well as our TeePublic site, where you can't get this shirt, but you can still get some really cool shirts available. So,
can't get my shirt
Robert,
either.
what do you work on YouTube?
I have a YouTube channel called Kaiju Rob. It's a newer channel. It's been around for about a year and a half or so, but I do pretty much all things Godzilla. So movie reviews, figure reviews. I do a lot of Bandai X Plus. I go to Japan. I've done a few trip to Japan videos.
They're
there's
good
some-
too. I've watched
Yeah,
them.
I'm
there's
so
some,
jealous. Ah!
there's some Evangelion stuff in there too, but pretty much anything giant monster related. If it's Japanese, then
Dope.
I'm into it.
Did
So,
you like Ready Player One off the top of my head?
You know, I did actually. I saw it twice, and I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
thought
I
that
did.
was a fun one. Okay, cool. So make sure you support Robert. That link, again, will be in the description box down below. Thank you guys very much for watching. Let us know in the comments down below what you thought of this particular trailer. I'd be interested to hear your opinion. But until next time, I've been Cecil Laird.
I'm March Parker.
Kaiju Rob.
Gracias, Obenheimer, Fuego.
And remember, stay scared. All right, thumbnail for this one.
You could just have your knife.
Oh, yeah.
I was gonna kind of do like a Freddy thing.
Yeah, do whatever you like.
Cat fight.
Cool.
Dopers.
Sweet. All right, do we want to do another?